How do we handle the fear of lack? Because trust is not built in one moment, in one choice. It's built daily through small, consistent choices. Every time fear shows up, you have an opportunity to respond differently. Not perfectly and not instantly sometimes, but intentionally. This is how it looks. Like when fear rises, instead of letting it take over, I want you to pause. Acknowledge that you're feeling afraid of whatever it is. Sometimes I even tell the Lord, I'm afraid right now. And it's okay, you're not speaking death over your situation. I know we have power in the tongue, but you could be honest, especially with God. Just tell him, hey, I'm afraid. But then you bring in the truth, right? You choose to replace those fearful thoughts, the worried thoughts, with God's truth. So when you're feeling afraid about whatever, remind yourself, God has been faithful before. God has provided for me before. I have what I need right now. God will provide again. God will be faithful again. It's his character. He's always faithful. He's always here. These kind of promises, right? Then you release the fear. Don't keep replaying it. Don't try to solve it, but just choose to trust God in the moment. And it takes practice to replace the fear of lack with trust in God. It's a process, it's an experiential thing. Sometimes he'll take you through lack or the appearance of lack so that you establish the truth that he is your source, your provider. As his child, he will never be without, right? We see that through many different promises in the Bible. And it's this choice in choosing to trust God and release the fear in the moment when it happens, like Jesus did in the wilderness. Every time Satan had a question or anything, he responded immediately with the word and just stopped that whole process, right? Corrected the devil in the moment. And we are tasked to do that as well. And you have full capacity and you're fully capable of taking your thoughts captive and replacing the fear and all these lack things with trust and truth in God's provision. So we're going from building a fear-based control and stressful situation to an awareness-based truth and trusting situation with God. And over time, this will become your default. It's just a bad habit, essentially, in trusting lack instead of trusting the Lord. You won't eliminate fear completely over your life, but you will stop being controlled by it. It will stop affecting you. You'll move through it quicker. The more you practice, the more you choose trust in truth in God. You'll know what to do when fear shows up. Just replace it with God's truth. Trust in the Lord to be your provider. Every time you have those feelings of lack, just gently remind yourself that God has provided for you. He's promised to provide tomorrow as well. Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. God's nature is unchanging, never shifting, always love, always light, always your good Father. Trust that, walk in it, and train your brain and your awareness, your mind and your heart to get on board with the truth. That he is with you, he's for you, and he will always provide because he promised. So release the fear of lack because there is no lack in the kingdom. I love you guys.